So this video, I just wanted to mention or talk about how the strategies that I approached when growing Jiu Jitsu gym that I helped out for free, and he grew by 24% in 90 days, but I didn't have to change his payment structure. I didn't have to change his scheduling at all as far as when he held classes. I didn't have to do much of anything. All the primary things that I did that made the largest difference would be website creation, boosting his SEO to where he's ranked from like 8 or 9 in the local populace to like top 3 in Google. And I put automations in his website to capture visitors. So when someone in the local area looked up Jiu Jitsu in city, then he would be one of the first ones that popped up. And people don't know this, or people who really don't study it, your Google business page and your website are in direct linking to how high you're ranked. Google reviews, that matters, right? How you set up your Google business profile, that matters too. But your website is a direct link to your Google business page. So when you're when you're building your website, or have someone hire you hire someone to build your website for you, the words that you put on the website matter. And behind the website, or what we would call SEO metadata, that also matters on how you build your website, and what you say. The words you put on your website matter. And sometimes, like the one I helped, he didn't have a very good looking website or a high performing website. So what's the difference? You may get called by a marketer and they're like, let me build you a website. But if you don't know what a website does, like what its purpose is, there's no point in even purchasing a website. If it doesn't act as your 24/7 salesperson, or if it doesn't convert visitors into customers, or if it doesn't capture customers on a self-booking customer calendar to where they could show up to class ready without you even having to talk to them, you're missing out on some free opportunities. And this is exactly what I did for my business. And in the event, y'all can also set up capture mechanisms depending on the software you use, where if someone calls your business and you can't answer, or someone texts your business and you're not ready to answer, within the first 5 minutes you want to reply. But sometimes you're teaching class, you have other life obligations, you have so many things that you have to worry about as a business owner, that if you could set up an automation to where if you miss a call, they get a text message immediately that routes them to your website, and then they can self-book themselves in that customer booking calendar, you almost like set up a digital front desk that works 24/7 on your behalf. This is super important because, I mean, especially if someone wants to talk with you, or they're, for example, if they're unbiased with the location they're training, they'll just look up service in city or jiu-jitsu in city, martial arts in city. They'll probably pick from the top 3. And if you notice, a lot of businesses that you might call that are like a service-based business or a jiu-jitsu gym, for example, people who are going to that area, they just search up jiu-jitsu in this location. They're not biased to who exactly they want to train with. And a lot of times they train with the first 3 to 5 people. So you want to definitely do things that get you boosted. But even if you do get boosted, but your website doesn't capture everyone that comes on there in some way, or respond to them immediately, it's kind of like a wasted opportunity. So I revamped his website to make it look good. I put capture mechanisms, or what other people would call automations, in his website. And then from there, I boosted his website up. So now you're creating a pretty, like, first impression. It's almost like you're setting up a net to capture those fish or those customers. And then you increase ranking, so then you get organic flow into your business. And now what this means is you can effectively, if you either do it yourself or meet the right person, you could get more students in your business without even spending extra on ad budget. And that's pretty cool. Now assume that you are paying a hosting website service for like $30 to $50 a month. The software that I use when I help businesses, and many other marketing agencies use, they'll charge you thousands of dollars per month. If you subtract the hosting fee that you're doing for your website now, and you put it towards the individual account you could have with this software, it would only cost you $50 roughly more than what you're doing now, and it could serve all of those functions. Now, depending on what your one student price would be, in this case, it was $135 a month. You getting one extra student from doing this covers the cost per month of even doing this yourself or hiring someone to do it for you, depending on how much that person costs. So it's definitely worth the investment. And in my client's case, he got 20 new clients or people showing up for a free trial just from organic SEO. And that's not including organic social media, paid ads. That was just from strictly website automation and SEO. And what this does is you can unlock more like playroom or you can unlock more budget to throw at different things instead of risking it on an agency you don't know. You could do it yourself, or it'll unlock more room for risk. If you could put an extra $1,000 that your business made because you applied SEO, website, and automation to your business, and you could apply that new unlocked revenue to more advertising, you can get exponentially grow and get to gym customer capacity sooner than what you could do otherwise. And I think that's like a really important thing to note, right? If you only make a good looking website, it doesn't serve any function, any purpose. You just paid $3,000 for a website for no reason. And if you only do SEO, but you don't set up capture mechanisms to bring them to your website or to capture them once they're on your website, you're doing better than before. But if you can't capture every lead that comes in, you could be missing someone that could have really wanted to train with you and may have trained with you for a year. One student, say you get it for $200 a month, right? You just missed out on $2,400 for the lifetime of that next year of that student. Sometimes they last 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. You could miss out on $10,000 just from missing one phone call. This strategy that I'm implemented for this business, that is what it's a simple strategy, but it's neglected a lot of times. And that's the level of income you're unlocking for your business. And these are applicable to other businesses too, but I'm strictly focusing on jiu-jitsu because that was the first business that I helped, and that is my passion. Actually, is what I do for fun and for eventual competition training. Yeah, these are all things I cover. I'll cover for free on this YouTube channel and my other one too. That's for jiu-jitsu specifically. That's more for like training though, but primarily this one's going to be for business related, how to grow a gym, how to do things cost effectively so you don't have to risk up front all this money. And I'll do it here on this YouTube channel, and I also have, if you look at my bio or the link below this video, it'll send you to a community I host on skool.com, and that's a community hosting platform by Alex Hormozy and Sam Ovens. They both co-own it, and they're if you don't know who those two are, they're very large entrepreneurs that making so much money, but they give all their information away for free, and they want people to succeed. They want to make business education accessible and fun for everyone. So that's the platform I'm hosting the community on. You're more than welcome to join. The first 150 members get lifetime free access, and after that, due to the time I'm putting in for the done with you support I'm doing, I'll probably up it to like $5 to $10 a month. That's just so I can defend for myself, helping people, assisting them every day, every week on that platform. I would love to help you guys out for free. So yeah, that kind of explains the strategy. So thanks.